Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Check out this 1984 Honda Prelude. Boy, you just don't see these anymore, especially an amazing survivor like this one. Give you a little overview here. This is a same family since it was actually sold brand new at Schofield Honda and lived in Wichita its whole life. Same family since 1988. It is in an excellent shape. It's been in garage its whole life. It's got about 130,000 miles on it. Give you a little walk around here, and I went ahead and pulled out the floor mats over here, and they're in really good shape. A little bit of standing on the driver's mat, and they cut a piece of carpet for the trunk. Isn't that cool? To keep the trunk nice. And there's a manual that comes with the car. So here's a little walk around real quick, and we'll kind of zoom in and show you any flaws or imperfections here. So this car is in excellent condition. It's amazing, honestly. So very few flaws on the car. I'll kind of go across the front here. A couple teeny little rock chips on the front, but look at that paint on that hood and the whole car in general. Little rock chip here, little bitty one on the front edge of the hood, kind of showing you that. But look at that, all original car, original paint, an amazing condition. Even the bumper's nice. I'll kind of show you across the front. I want to show you this here. We put a little bit of dressing on here, but right here, I don't have anything down here, but actually, if you go on YouTube, you can take like a little butane torch and you can heat that and it'll actually get black again. Basically, so that's probably from like a little bump, and then it just kind of like flexes the plastic and makes a funny discoloration. But get on YouTube, you'll see what I'm talking about. You can actually heat that up and it draws the oils up out of it and it'll make it look black again. So looking across the bumper, there are various scratches and scuffs on the bumper on the lower half. The car is so nice. It'd almost be worth spraying the bottom half of that bumper, but most people are gonna buy this car and then just drive it and enjoy it. But there are a few little paint blemishes on the lower half of the bumper, but really nice. Pop-up headlights, they all work, as you saw in the little walk around. Got brand new tires on it. Really nice tires here. Car rides excellent. We just had the alignment done. It had new tires mounted in balance, and it is neat. We haven't really done any heavy duty detail. Van Gogh did do a buff job on the paint, and it turned out just really nice, but not like a extremely detailed car or anything like that. Looking down the side, I don't see any door dings. Looking down this left side, there is no rust on this car. It is absolutely in amazing condition. Look at that, you guys. Now this car is headed to the Car Wizard, and just for general tune-up, we got OEM, and it's kind of funny because it took me forever, I had to get like the plug wires, cap, rotor, plugs. It all came from different places. I didn't want the cheap Chinese knockoff, so it's funny, Schofield Honda, their parts guys found me one distributor cap left in the entire nation at another Honda dealer, and they shipped that distributor cap in for me. I got the rotor bug, the OEM rotor bug off of WorldPack. I found NGK wires off of Rock Auto and all that stuff. But I wanted OEM ignition, so Wizard is gonna give this an overview or an inspection and do the little ignition tune-up on it. A little bit of fading on the mirrors there. Windshield is in really nice shape. Even the little cowl piece is nice and black. It's not cracked or broken or dried out. Power sunroof works, slides, it tilts up and then it slides back. And this is an antenna here. I don't know if it's manual or power. It kind of goes up and telescopes right here, but I can't get it to move on this first section. I don't want to force it, so the antenna is kind of stuck right there. I guess it could be very easy to remove and mess with, but just showing you that. Door handle's super nice. Even all the moldings and everything are really nice. And look at that quarter panel. It's just unbelievable. A little paint chip right there. A couple little paint chips right there. But look, they're always completely rusted here. Look at that, no rust. Wheel wells. AC is ice cold. But look at that, no rust on this car. Wheel covers, a little bit of paint oxidation missing on the wheel covers, but they're in really nice shape. All the glass is nice. Heated back window. On the back parcel deck, you can see where the material is starting to deteriorate a little bit right there. The rear seats actually flip forward. The factory radio sounds good. Even the speakers, most of the time these old cars, they're always buzzing. But all the radio and speakers all plays fine. Looking across the deck lid, and then just look at that right there. That is so cool. Schofield Brothers, Wichita, Honda. Big shout out to those guys. They're actually the ones that led this customer to me. So thanks, guys. And I've heard the customer is just really happy to see what we're doing with the car. So that's what we try to do when we find these cars is, really just give them the love and just bring them, up to the highest level possible. Tail lights are super nice. Even the little center tail panel, Prelude, really nice. And then on the bumper, again, kind of like the front bumper, little scuff here, a little abrasion on the impact right there. Little scuff there, so somebody bumped into something. Here's across the bottom. I mean, the metal paint on this car is almost immaculate. So, if somebody wanted to really give this car some love, they could repaint the bottom halves of the bumper. It's just some wax there. Yeah, just some wax. I didn't see that, but that's all that is. I just now saw it with the camera, so I didn't get that low. I'm getting too old to get that low. I'm going around here. There's one little scratch right here. Probably touch that up or whatever, but one little scratch. Again, no rust on this car. Wheel covers. This is really, it's hard to believe that on a car of this age that I'm not pointing out more things. I mean, I think there was that one little bitty ding underneath that trim right there. And I'll give you a view under here. Look at that. Exceptional. And Wizard, he'll get it up on the lift and give you a full tour of the underneath. So be sure to go to the Car Wizards channel. It's going next there, so it'll probably be a week or so before that video is out. There's the roof. Man, what a great little Survivor. It's funny, I did the video, be sure to watch the video of us buying this car from the customer, and that video is done very, very well. And I love the comments. So many stories about people that had this car when they were in high school, their mom had it, their dad had it, and just all the history and stories of these cars. That's really part of the fun of buying these cars. So let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and pop the hood for you here. The amazing Survivor theme continues. Just look under this here. I'll show you the hood first. Look at that. Underneath side of this hood is just awesome. There's all the decals. And looking at under the hood, it is just really, really nice. Look at this. It's really incredible. A lot of vacuum hoses for a little carbureted 4-cylinder, 1.8 liter. But it is such a nice little car. Like I said, so we're doing cap, rotor, plug wires, plugs, all OEM going in the car. Come on, phone. Come on, you can focus. Cessna sticker, kind of cool. There is the VIN tag. If I can get the right light here. There you go. I like the little ticker tape. The notes. So cool. We'll go ahead and set this down, a little prop rod style. Tuck that away. And just simply let her drop. Now wait till you see this, guys and gals. This interior is incredible. Door panels basically perfect. Manual windows, I love these. Check out this little pop out vents there. Air goes right through the door. Little speaker right there. Manual windows. Here is the VIN tag. Look at the look at the jams. Look at that. And look at the rockers. I mean, usually all the paint's wore off here. You know, people dragging their foot. It's incredible. Pop the trunk while I'm here so I don't forget. And then again, looking down here in the carpets, a couple little bit of discoloring right there. Up here, a little bit of discoloring, but you know, you get back, you really don't notice it. And there's the pedals, but super nice. And look at that steering wheel. Actually, it had a cover on it, and I took it off, but I knew it was gonna be perfect underneath. You know, I knew it wasn't hiding anything, it was just protecting it. And this dash is just excellent. No flaws. And we're looking at 135.17 on the mileage at this moment, and that will go up a little bit. Climate control, factory radio, automatic transmission. There's the little handbrake, power roof, everything works on that. Headlights, see if I can, you saw that, but anyway. Look it up here, sunroof, visors are all nice. They're in good shape. Show you the glass, but then even, check this out, even the shade. I like going with the shade open, but even the shade is in perfect condition. I'll show you the seats. Okay, so one thing on the seats right here, this is the original, all original material. So this little section right here has been sewn in years and years ago. So they basically replaced, you see how the sides look here? So I'm sure what happened is this bolster was worn through, and so they had both side bolsters replaced years ago. So a little bit, not quite the right color, but still really good condition. I love the little pattern in that cloth, but the seats are super nice, not even broke down or anything. Show you in the back. The back is immaculate. We have factory floor mats front and rear. Carpet underneath floor mats, perfect. Maybe a little bit of a stain there. Panels are good, seats are good. I doubt anybody's even hardly set back here. There's our seats. And I left the front floor mats out, I showed you those. Let's go ahead and swing around to the other side. While we're doing that, we'll go ahead and give you a tour of the trunk, and it is immaculate. And what's really funny is I was vacuuming the trunk out, I'm like, what is that? I lift it up, and there's extra carpet underneath the trunk. I'm not sure why. And then there is the spare. Everything is in there. There's our tools, little jack handle, so on and so forth. But I don't know, did it for some sound deadening or what? And then the seat, there's a little handle right there. That seat flips forward, and it even has a lock. You can see, so you can lock that or flip that forward for extra storage. Look at the underneath edge of the deck lid. But not a single bubble. They don't get much nicer than this, you guys. All these cars have just been rusted. What a great little survivor. Listen how that closes. And the car actually smells just like factory from 1984 Honda. You know, I always talk about the smells, and this one has it. No weird smells. Smells like a new car inside. Another view of the dash. It's perfect. Clock works, everything works. Rear view mirror. Here is the passenger seat. Now this is all original. You can see that. Excellent condition. Floor carpets on the passenger side, pretty much perfect. I see one little speckle there, a couple little spots, little stain. And here is the rockers, jams, threshold. Just another little view. We got the cigarette lighter, I'm pretty sure. I think we just used it for, yeah, it's in there. Factory manual, cigarette lighter, because I've been driving this thing. So charging my phone up, obviously. Here's another view of that steering wheel. I love that steering wheel. So cool, and I love the orange faced gauges. So cool. I hope you liked that little walk around. Let's go ahead and jump in and take it for a spin. And we're off. I got Becky with me today. We're doing a bunch of car shuffling today, aren't we?
Boy, we sure are.
I'm headed out for a big Tales from the Trip adventure. Picking up 3 cars and leaving tomorrow, so so a lot to get done today. Yep. Let's hit the road here. All right. What do you think about this little car, babe?
Well, flashback city, man. I never had a Prelude this old, but man, it just sure feels like the 80s.
But man, if you were in high school, I remember somebody in high school had a Prelude, and like you were the boss.
You were the
you were the, exactly.
If you had a Japanese princess,
yeah, Japanese princess. Oh man, the AC's just blowing nice. Get some on Becky there.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the radio. Yep, let's see what we got here. Yeah, there you go, little Christopher Cross, huh?
Can't ever be bad.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to get a cassette to test the cassette, but I guess I'll report back on that.
Okay.
But here we go. Car runs and drives fantastic. Had new tires put on. Had a 4-wheel alignment done. Shifts perfect. It really drives like new. There is a little slight. I had them, when they did alignment, they checked everything out. Didn't see anything on the suspension, but there's just one little, you hit a bump and there's a little bitty slight plunk on the front suspension, but everything was tight and didn't notice anything on that. So I'm sure it's some little bushing, maybe a steering rack bushing or a sway bar link or something like that. But it steers, runs, drives fantastic. Just a great little car. So what I'm doing here, we got all new plugs, wires, cap and rotor, and we are going to take this thing right now actually to the Wizard and get it all freshened up and happy.
Tripping.
Yes, road tripping. So yeah, it's a happy little car. So nothing much to note on the driving. It goes down the highway perfectly, no issues. And actually, Becky probably wonders what the heck I'm doing. Do you wonder what I'm doing?
You're going in circles.
I'm going in circles. Do you know why? I'll just go ahead and let everybody know. Because I forgot all the parts for the car at shift. So as I'm leaving and talking about going to the Wizards and getting all new ignition, well, it's all at shift. So
well, at least you only got
I know,
not even a mile away.
So let me go get the parts. Okay. I'll be right back. We'll continue this drive. All right, well, a little show and tell since I went back. NGK plugs, the little YEC bug from Worldpack, NGK wires, got those off of Rock Auto, and get this, new old stock distributor cap. Look at that.
That's amazing.
I love that. This box is covered in dust.
Yes, it's been sitting on somebody's shelf.
I can look at this. Yeah, this has been on somebody's shelf for 30 years. Look at that. The last one in existence going on this car. Because I do not want to put Chinese. That was hard to find. So let me throw this stuff in the trunk and we'll get back to the drive. Okay, well, we're on the road again.
Hi.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Part 2 of the road trip.
Part 2.
But, so, honestly, I ordered all ignition stuff just because it all visibly looked like really old. But I don't know. It's not like it really needed it, but I just kind of get that way. Really it runs perfect. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it runs really good.
I know, but that's what I do, Becky.
What you do.
I get excited about these old cars, and I just love to. I know.
Crazy.
I do.
What all can I fix?
I know. Wait till you see how much money I got in that Subaru SVX.
Oh, I already have an inkling, and somebody better be happy with that.
Wait for that one.
It's been pretty much restored completely.
Yeah, another little Japanese princess there.
Yeah.
But
that's a labor of love on that one.
Well, I always wanted one of those cars. But back to the Prelude. More on the SVX later.
Okay.
But we'll get up on the highway here. Just kind of give you a little run at speed. And like I said, really not much to note. Just just love the little buzz, the little sound. But the Hondas of this era, they're really a golden era of Honda. This is kind of like the mid 80s of everything.
Right.
Mercedes, BMW, Honda, Nissan,
Golden
you know.
age for all the
I'm telling you,
import stuff,
everything,
really, you know?
everything foreign, you know.
Yeah.
And it's funny, the domestic stuff in the mid 80s, they were really kind of struggling.
Right.
You know, there's still some cool stuff out there, and we like those cars, but
Right.
the imports of the 80s, that's really where it's at. So you hear us, this car isn't going to win any drag races, but that's not what it's about with this
That's not
car.
what it's about.
But we're up to speed here, getting there. Make sure I merge in, and here we go. Look at that, it just runs
Yeah,
perfect. It is a 4-speed automatic with a lockup converter, so that's nice. And here we are, 60 miles an hour. It's quiet,
Yeah.
it's smooth,
Very smooth.
it's very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
I love it. Well, you guys, I tell you, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this ride along and walk around. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you would, and click that notifications button, because you never know, we might have your next dream car. Have a great day, and
Happy motoring.
oh, you got it. Take care, everybody.